start moving right along to the next game in our little menagerie of horror games. You know, it is of course Extra Life the 13th here on the Gatorbox channel. And like I said, you know, we're doing a lot of things on the schedule, filling it out with things that are horror themed, monster themed, you know, that kind of stuff. And you know, if we're playing games, we got Extra Life the 13th one, and we're playing in to the horror game angle of it. We gotta feature, I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't put on the schedule a game based on one of the most famous horror movie franchises of all time. That's right, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, you thought that's a setup? You thought, okay? So, Nightmare on Elm Street is a game for the NES. It is one of the ones that was put out by LJN. You know, that's the little rainbow? But it is the odd one out, because out of all the crap that LJN released on the NES, A Nightmare on Elm Street is not... It's not a great game, but it is ostensibly the best one they put out. And that's the thing with LJN, they didn't make their own games. They contracted other companies to program their stuff, and then they just released it with the LJN Rainbow warning on it. This one was developed by Rare. You know, those Rare. Hey, did you get another one of my medals? So it was coded by Rare and released by LJN. And so that means it's slightly above average, because Rare, you know, they did Wizards and Warriors, Snake Rattle and Roll, Battletoads was Rare. So you know, their games were not fantastic, but they were certainly above average for the NES. And it's kind of weird, because A Nightmare on Elm Street is kind of it's the crooked nail in the joke, because LJN, you know, laughing, joking, numbnuts, whatever they called them on, you know, whatever the fucking angry video game nerd called them, you know, this was the one game that really kind of prevented him from just blanket saying everything LJN made was crap. And he tried to do that a lot, and that was his running joke. So this was the game where he had to try to, like, invent things that were bad about this game and really play it up and really ham it up to make the joke stick, because otherwise the whole house of cards fell apart. And people did that for the longest time, like, oh, yeah, fucking WWF Wrestling, Jaws, Jekyll and Hyde, you know, all the LJN games, right? And then they say, oh, this one too. Really, it's not that bad. So to do Nightmare on Elm Street, you go through and you got to collect Freddy's bones, and then you throw them in the cooker. You throw them in the furnace at the end of the game. And it's not that bad of a game. My biggest gripe is that the levels are designed so expertly well so that enemies will hit you and kick you right into a fucking pit. That's the most infuriating thing about this game, is that they do that. I will say this game is very difficult because of that. You know, you just kind of get crap luck when you make a jump. There are a couple of jumps in the game that I feel like you have to make them on the pixel at the ledge. You wait too long, obviously you're going to walk off, but you make it one step back, you don't make it. So there's a couple of things like that. But overall, it's not a bad game. That said, I had to learn 19 different runs leading up to this marathon, and this was one of them. So I will be upfront with you guys. This is going to be a run. I'm going to put the timer on and all that stuff, but I'm not going to, it's not going to be an official run, because I am going to use a Game Genie code to give me 9 continues. You get like 5 or 6 lives per continue, so you might be thinking, Draco, that's a lot of fucking lives. You'll see. You'll see. So that's just for insurance, so I can actually finish the run, because I kept trying to do it. I did half a dozen runs without the code on, and I finished 1. And with the code on, I finished every practice run. So it's a safe bet, and I just want to demonstrate it for the thing. So just to let you guys know, I am doing the Billy Mitchell thing, and I'm not playing fair, okay? Hey, Billy Mitchell's coming back later in this marathon tomorrow. Stick around. Hang on, I saw that go off. How much was that for? Sven of the Dead, thank you for the 100 Twitch pennies. 1, 2, Draco's coming for you. I should point out all of the Twitch bits. all the Twitch pennies and the subs and stuff we do. I guess YouTube super chats, because that's technically a thing we can do now, because we are on YouTube streaming, but I've never gotten any. I don't know how it works. I'll figure it out. But yeah, all that stuff, I will make a donation at the end of the marathon. I'll tabulate it all up. I'll see how many subs we got and factor it out, and then the bits, and you know, I'll do one more donation at the end. So anything that is donated during the marathon will count as a donation at the end. If I do this right, I'll reset the game, and if you hold the start button as the credits fade out, then you should get the good RNG that lets you go in the house, the starting house, every time. Okay? Oh right, that's not. I'm not using RetroArch because I hate RetroArch. Here we go. All right, here we go. And hang on. I'll try that one more time. The timing is, for some reason... There we go. Alright. Okay, well it still didn't work, so... Whatever, I don't fucking care. So the first 3 houses at the beginning of the game, it's random which ones you can go in. They all do the same. Thank you. I'll need that. They all take you to the same place, but the order that you can go in them is randomized. The first 3 houses. So ideally, you want to be able to go in the first house, like, you know, right away. After that, the run, after you do the first 3 houses, the run does come together in the same way every time. You go to the far right, and then you double back 1 level of time. So on the Gottlieb pinball machine for Nightmare on Elm Street, they do it. You actually have to fight Freddy. Okay, I gotta get that coffee. There's a mechanic in this game if you've never played it. The sleep meter. That's not my health meter up above in the top left. That's my sleepy. That's EP. And if you go to sleep, you go to Dream World. All of the enemies become tougher. This first boss is not very difficult. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the score blows up like that. It's a very rareware thing to do. Okay. Let's see if the first house... Let's see if it... Because really, when you get the middle house, you can go left or right. You don't know which one is next, so we'll hope it's this one. I should have gone right. So if I was actually being serious about the speedrun, that would have been a reset. It would have been a reset when I didn't get to go in the first house, honestly. But I'll make it to the 3rd house, and I'll be able to go in the 3rd house. And if I don't go in the 3rd house, then that'll be one of those "that's never happened before" moments. The fact that the door's open doesn't really matter. I don't think it makes a difference. I think you can just go in the houses no matter what. Now this little icon down here, the little running guy, that's an important thing to pick up. I need that, because that happens when you fight Freddy. You automatically go to Dream World to fight Freddy. Yep. This fast we're getting in my way. So the little running man is the athlete, that guy. And he throws javelins, which lets you do ranged attacks on the monsters. And it really comes in handy. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make that damn jump. music is good in this game. I like the music. Really? Okay. No, I'm going to fuck up. How do I screw this up? Yeah, see, we're going to sleep. We fell asleep. You're getting tired. A little sleepy. I want to take a nap. No ghosts. No ghosts. So the enemies, they move a little bit faster. You know, some of them take a couple more hits to kill. It really just depends. It's kind of a crapshoot what happens. Oh, but the boombox! That wakes you back up. That wakes your ass right back up, dude. It's neat, but obviously, you know, you don't want to be doing that in a run because the effect, the little wavy effect they do for the... Good. the little wavy effect they do when you wake up, it does take a while. Ah, shit! I forgot a bone. I know where it is. It's that one right there. There's another level that has it in the spider web at the beginning, and I missed that one too. Okay, there we go. There, all right, ready. These first couple bosses are not very difficult. These bats all being on the screen might be a problem. Come on, dude. Now we gotta go back to this is probably like the worst possible RNG for the houses. Okay, so the first 3 houses are randomized. After that, the next levels they all follow the same path. But getting the middle house and then see that it doesn't matter if the doors are open or shut. You just go in the house. But getting the middle house and then going the wrong way, going all the way to the right. Damn it. Okay, that guy. He's getting too close, okay? He's getting too close to me. Oh. Okay, good. Thought those guys were getting a little too close as well. So that little icon down there, I don't really need it. That lets you turn into a sorcerer in the dream world. Basically, all the dream warriors, they let you do different attacks. But the javelin one is kind of the best one because for speed. They all do the same amount of damage. That one right there, I missed that bone a lot. When I was doing rehearsals, I missed it all the time. That bat that's flying around up top is going to be a problem for me if I don't kill him. I didn't despawn him correctly. God damn it. Sometimes I get the punch rhythm down. You know, sometimes I'll learn the delay, the wind up your goddamn it, the fucking wind up your character has on his punches. Here we go. Boom. Get the bone. Why is that guy moving a million miles an hour? Doesn't seem fair. That. So you can't go down that hatch until you get all of Freddy's bones. It just won't let you proceed if you don't have them. Nice, made it down here without going to Dream World. Now I'm a ninja, but I want to be this. Okay, this is my... Ah! This is my least favorite Freddy boss, is the bouncing hand. kind of time it. You can time it right if he is about to hit you. When if you hit him, so he turns, so he blinks. He doesn't hurt you, and he just passes through you. So you gotta like time your hits to get like right in. It's a hand, so I'd say get in his face, but you know what I mean. You gotta like jump into him and then throw your multiple javelins, and then so he just passes through you. He's much easier on the refight, because this game does have that. Much easier to do it on the refights because the arena doesn't have that weird little nook off to the left. That jump is not as hard as it probably looks. It's not as hard. It's really not that. I have fucked up a lot of jumps and stuff in this run so far, but I have not messed that one up a single time. The one with the 3 bats and you like thread the needle. It's really not that difficult. That is like, it's like weirdly generous with that, even though it doesn't look like it should be. Alright, we're coming in hot. We got the junkyard level coming up. Go. This level is really only hard because, like, you gotta be paying attention to where the little... This guy's gonna hit... Oh, damn it, on the way out. You gotta pay attention to the cars. The dead cars. Because they hide the bones on top of them. And they're really easy to miss. That said, the bones are in the same location every time you play the game. So it's not like they're gonna throw you for a curveball or something and put him someplace weird. I punched that guy right in the dick. Choice, man, choice. Really? Oh my, I was about to pat myself on the back for being so good at avoiding that guy. He got me in the end. See, like that one right there? Missed that bone on the rehearsals multiple times. Yep. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I'm so fucked. Get out of here. Alright. I'm not doing too bad. I should probably knock on wood. This one kind of operates on the same principle. You wanna hit him so he just passes through you. Got him. Alright, now from here, you just let that snake get away. If you don't let that snake scroll off the left side of the screen, he will slow you down because you can't run back at full speed, because you run faster than the snake, but not fast enough to clear him on a jump if you're running behind him. So now you go to the far right, and you just do every stage all the way to the left. I would imagine if you had never played this game before, you're trying to learn what to do, it might be a pain in the ass. I don't actually know. Gotta be careful of that tombstone right there, because those little flying bug enemies spawn out of that specific tombstone. I don't know why. There we go. Of course, the bubbles you walk... really? The bubbles you walk on will pop if you stand on it for, like, more than a fraction of a second. Oh, that guy got me? Really? Really? Bullshit. Fake news. Okay. This is a tricky jump right here, because we got to go down to get the bone, and then you're going to... I should have gone on that bubble. Alright, here it is. In, out. Oh, nice. That is not as easy as I made that look. Alright, here comes the big stupid ghost. Again, same kind of principle here. You wanna get up in his face and then hit him as he is blinking. Really, almost had him that time. You want to get in his face and then hit him so he starts blinking, and then jump through him when he blinks. You just have to have the timing down. This game is it's very predictable once you get past the first 3 houses, and it just becomes like entirely execution based because the enemies will behave the same way every time. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid fucking baby game, man. Give me the bone. I'm taking too long, dude. I'm gonna go to sleep. Literally, you're gonna put me to sleep, okay? Yeah, I thought the guy was gonna kill me. I was trying to get away from him. It's really easy to get, like, overwhelmed in this, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes, like, randomly, the screen, you know... It scrolls really weird because you can only... There's certain, like the boundaries of when it loads in a screen. You have to be on the ground for it to, like, trigger the next one. So you can jump to, like, the edge of a screen and it won't scroll the next part of the level on. Like, it's really uniquely broken in a way. It's funny. Oh no, I'm eeping! So eepy. Oh shit, a skeleton. I don't want that at all. I almost made it down there. That's really where the bone was. But now this underground part's gonna be it's sleep mode. One hit? Yes. So sometimes, I don't know what determines it, but I feel like sometimes you just do, like, less damage than other times. I don't know. I tried to duck. If you're moving when you try to duck, he doesn't do it. Up. It's kind of a weird spot because it doesn't really look like you can go up right there. Usually they put like a staircase to kind of denote that you can go up. Okay, these guys, I'm going to take them out specifically because if you don't, they are going to cause a world of trouble. Boombox is right here, by the way. Got that timing down, baby. So those 2 enemies that flew left and right, that guy over to my right, he the bat, he can change his vertical alignment. But the 2 guys that the 2 guys that just followed on the same level, you got to be careful about them because they will follow you throughout the entire screen if you don't defeat them, and they become a pain in the ass to deal with. Because they'll basically follow you all the way across the top, and they'll make it so you can't do certain jumps. Oh my god! Remember what I said when we started this game about how like they put the enemies in like the literal just perfect spot to always hit you into the pits? Like that's what's happening. this is the part we're gonna run along the bottom route here. So there's like 2 more bones to get, and they're all right here. Because if you go up on top, that's the exit, and we need to grab that. I mean, aside from the crappy jumping, it's not like I said, it's not really a bad game. It's almost fun to play, which I was also warned that you don't want to really play this one in co-op mode, though. Because this is one of those, like, Fourscore was the NES thing that lets you play 4 players, the Fourscore. This is Fourscore compatible, but... Oh, push me in the pit. Good. It's Fourscore compatible, but you really don't want to do that. Because the game, you know, obviously the kind of janky scrolling you've been seeing here. Imagine that's just with 1 player. Now imagine you've got 4 people on the screen at the same time. The game, it doesn't, it doesn't work very well. I have never played this game 4-player mode. I've only seen people play it and anecdotally heard from people who have. But from what I understand, it doesn't really work too well. I mean, it doesn't work too well on 1-player mode, so... That guy... Really got to be careful with the bats, the ones that drop, that fly across the top and drop stuff. Nice. I think there's a bone hidden up in one of these spider webs. I need to not miss, because I always miss that one. That guy didn't hit me. I was in and out, dude. I was in and out. In and out like the hamburger. Oh, like that! Oh my god! Okay, this part coming up. This part coming up with all the damn bats. Oh god. You start me down there because I died down there. Remember how I said there's those jumps that are like a pixel, and if you're just slightly off.
Spider bit me.
Yeah, he got me, didn't he? He said there's like those jumps that are like a pixel off, and if you just don't hit it exactly, you won't make the jump. That's one of them. There's another one. Whoops. There's another one later in the game. You're breaking my balls, game. You're breaking my balls. Non-stop breaking my balls. Okay, we got... This is not the refight, by the way. We fight him multiple... I guess you fight the hand 3 times. I don't know why that guy took so many hits to kill. I feel like I've done that before a lot quicker. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, there are spots in this game that are just total cancer to get through. Like, they're just really hard. They're unreasonably difficult. That bone right there. Do you know how many times I forgot to get that? That is stupidly hard to see. Right there at the beginning of the stage. If I told you guys this was another one of those jumps, do you believe me? Oh, nice. Okay, that might as well be first try. I'll count that. On technicality, that was first try, okay? Okay, that's another one down there.
Suicide is badass.
Okay, right here. Here it is. got this. I got this. I got this. Easy. It's easy. See? And now I gotta... Okay, that guy would have caught me, and it's probably for the best I didn't make that jump, because that guy would have caught me, and he would have killed me, and it would have pissed me off. I'm not gonna make that. God damn it. Oh, nice. Okay, that's not too terrible actually. That was kind of good. I think I only spent one continue there. Every time I did a practice run, I spent at least 2. That jump sucks. That is. Oh my god! That ate my input. The weird scrolling it did ate my input, which also happens sometimes, but it's not as somehow less frustrating than when it just screws up the other way. So you may have noticed that sometimes the bones kind of spawn in as you walk in. They don't. It's not like a thing where they only spawn in order, like as you get them. It's just the game draws them in really weird. I don't think it does it correctly. It's almost like the thing that detects the boundary of the thing that detects the boundary of the screen for loading in items is not right. I don't know. I can't phrase that any better than that. Gotta be quick. Gotta get that coffee cup. Gotta get that coffee cup. Come on, dude. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, nice Starbucks, dude. Nice double frappuccino. Take a nice hit of that. I don't think I need to pick up the Running Man thing again. I think I'm good on that. Okay, this jump, not fun. Oh, not fun. Not fun, not fun. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. If I keep falling down here, he's gonna hit me here. Okay. How many hits? What was that, like 19? 1 for every bone? It kind of does look like Michael Jackson. It looks like Thriller. It kind of does. But that's not who that is. Like the blue guys, sometimes the blue guys don't die in one hit. Sometimes I gotta hit them multiple times.
Have your grandma pull the car around.
I was actually up there. I see the last bone. It's right here. The last bone. The final bone. Oh, damn it. And whoop, all the way down. It's fine. We'll just keep going. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, this jump right here. Ah! That time was just that ate my jump. That ate my jump. Okay. That's one of those ones where like you don't hold the jump button, you tap it. You press it lightly. Very lightly tap it, and that screwed me up somehow. Nice and easy. You guys know, like I say, 50% nice, 50% easy. Right here, the same thing. The same nice and easy jump. New look, same great taste. Background looks like one of the cave levels in the fucking Goonies. Oh man, missed that. It's fine. I can just ride the platform up to where the rat is. Okay, I'm gonna skip those 2 bones over there because we gotta come back this way. Oh, wait, no. Doing this the wrong way. eat. I'm gonna eat. Shit. I don't know. I feel like that platform is supposed to... Oh, good. I'm hit. I'm dead. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna fall straight down. Okay. Ah, damn it. I was just mashing on the buttons trying to stay on the ground. I didn't know which way it was gonna throw me. God damn it. Those moving platforms right there, they like, I'm not gonna say they eat your jump, but I feel like that's like what they do. Because they're supposed to be moving, but they're not. So they like screw up. Okay. I was gonna try to punch that guy, but fine. This is a one-way tricky jump right here. Okay, good, I got it. I do like that there's certain jumps that are hard in this stage that are only hard in one direction. You know, it's interesting level design. Punch that guy again. You can see how, like, when you bonk on the ceiling, how it makes these jumps. Because it pulls you backward when you bonk. So when you try to clear, like, a one block is not the right term, but, like, one character height gap. Yeah, it's dripping buffalo sauce, dude. It's just like Biomenace. It's Dr. Mangle. This is where he got the sauce. That didn't hit me, dude. Did not hit me. Alright, so then you see we came down here and we have the two bones I didn't get. It's because that little laser barrier goes away. That's the exit. Alright. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not even mad. I ain't even mad. We're at the refights, by the way, which means we're close to Freddy. There are skips you can do to make the bosses not load in, and you only have to fight the hand. I'm not gonna... You gotta be careful, though, because if you do the skip wrong...
That's a lot of damage.
Thanks, Phil. If you do the skip wrong, it will just reload the boss you just fought. So, it's really... I'll do it for these guys, you know, these first couple ones, but I'm not too gung-ho on trying to skip some of these other guys. So here's the refight of just the hand by itself. Actually, much easier to do this version. See, much easier. Freddy is coming. We're gonna see him. He's gonna spook you. He's gonna get you. Nice. There's a rhythm. Now we're gonna fight the ghost with the face? Ghost face? This guy? Come on. Ah, shit. I saw this problem. And he was one hit away, too. Okay, now we're gonna fight the hand and the face again, right? The hand and the... Really? If you don't get the timing right, you would only have one projectile on the screen at a time. So if you mess up your timing on your like that, He's gonna hit you every time. Okay. Here comes the big man. This is a very easy boss fight. Oh no! It's Freddy! There he is! There's the guy. There's the man. There's the big man himself. Here he goes. That's it. That's it. He just runs away. That's the ending. Freddy's like, oh, I'm out of here. Oh shit, I'm out of here, dude. Fuck this. Was that a spike? So the evil
you can get it inside mine.
The fire purifies all. Bones or ashes. Soon to be thus. Freddy, trademark, is dead, and the nightmare is ended. Not has. The nightmare is ended. Or has it? Oh man, you got a little jig there. How would you describe Freddy's complexion? Like his skin tone? What, like, you know, like white, black, olive, you know, I would say JPEG is what I would say. I would say JPEG. You know, like I said, you can tell from looking at it, knowing LJN, right? I'm talking Friday the 13th, which we didn't feature because it only takes 5 minutes to beat and it sucks. Jekyll and Hyde, you know, Jaws is a decent one, but even that one's rough around the edges. You can tell looking at this one, and even though I was playing it and I was missing some of the jumps are bullshit, and some of the way, it's not so much the enemies are programmed to just always kick you in the pit, it's just you can't really pass up an enemy and despawn them. You gotta get them way off the screen. And the speed at which the game allows you to move, it's really hard to get enemies off the screen if they're moving in one direction and pursuing you. So it's really easy to unintentionally let somebody follow you halfway across the stage, and when you're trying to jump back onto the elevator after getting a bone, then he just plinks you off and you die. So stuff like that is kind of, I don't know, unintentional. I don't know. It's unintentionally bad. But you can tell kind of a vibe from this one is that it's not as bad as the other LJN games. But yeah, if you ever want to give this one a try, if you're just dying to play an LJN game on the NES, this one's not too bad. That's Nightmare on Elm Street. Illegitimate run because I had to give myself more continues. I did beat it, didn't I? See?